Ok. Ei, ei, ei. Let me see. Ok. Not yet. Ei, ei. Som. Ei. Alô, som. Sun is coming. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? So if I would appreciate
Yes,
that.
I can hear you.
Excellent. Very good. So we're just going to be doing some adjustments. Bear with me. You know, when fiddling with technology is never. We check it
I know.
3-4 times, and yes. So, okay.
Take your time.
Thank you. And there we are. So welcome, welcome. Welcome to this Respiração session. My name is Thyagi.
Thank you.
And it's a pleasure to
Hi,
be
my name is
here.
Ingo.
Ingo, very good, Ingo. And I'm very glad to, when people come, and sometimes people become a bit cautious, no? To jump into a Zoom call. And I'm very happy when the brave ones pierce through that
I just
filter.
saw the link 10 minutes ago. It was a very spontaneous decision.
Very nice. It's better when it's like that, because then people really meant to be there. So Ingo, is the sound coming through okay? Is not too loud? My microphone is okay for you?
No, no. Can I have
Excellent.
the loudspeakers at 100%, or will it be too loud then at the moment?
Well, you will maybe if you have that at hand, you will be able to adjust it.
Yeah.
But the guitar will be much louder anyway, so I'll keep an eye on it. And if by all means, if there is any, the sound is not coming right, just please address me through the session in the chat, so we keep our microphones in silent. So yes,
Okay.
so just to give you a bit of context, these sessions are happening every Tuesday and Thursday, and they are an extension of a program that I was already managing to facilitate in Portuguese, Academia Viva, which is Living Academy, the translation for that. And recently I've been to Portugal for a month, extending and taking this system there. And from there we started to do these sessions in English as well. So, and afterwards we're going to be sharing the link of the project, basically. And the first session is always free. Everybody's welcome, and everybody should find out. We're even live in YouTube, by the way, in our channel.
What?
So
My headphones.
we're just gonna keep you muted,
Where's
okay, Maria, Lucille? Anyways, so as we said, we're on every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. Greenwich time, or Lisbon time, I suppose is the same. So what we're about to be experiencing, I think there's a little sound coming through. Is everybody hearing, or it's just my ears?
No, it's a.
There is, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay, it's quieter now. Excellent. Okay. So we're going to be together for the next 30 minutes. And the idea is that you really fully dive through your breath and your voice. So this system is called Respiração, and it implies different types of breath work dynamics, either breathing through your nose or through your mouth, but the DNA of the system is, there are other things, but the main one is every breath out is a sound. So you either hum when you breathe out through your nose, or you tone it out. Sometimes vowel sounds, sometimes like textures, like whatever is the protocol we are doing. So I'll take 1 minute or two to explain, and then I will quickly guide you into this session. So there's not much to be seeing here in the screen, and I will keep your microphones muted just to make sure that your breath sounds doesn't come through the... So first thing we want is just to be completely comfortable where we are. And just feel the surface where you are, if you are sitting on a chair. Or if you are on a bed, just allow yourself to arrive where you are. Aware of your breath, as natural as it can be, without forcing anything, just letting it be. So through this session, we're going to be working with the full breath. And the full breath implies that when you breathe in, you fill up your belly as much as possible, and then your rib cage, and then eventually your chest. But you're gonna make sure that your shoulders are relaxed in the same line. You're not gonna rise your shoulders. And when you breathe out, you're going to be squeezing your belly and making a sound. Okay, so there is one maneuver that we would do before we start, and that is what I call the reset. So I'm gonna count you 3, and we're going to let it out with a VU sound. It's not foo, it's VU, like W-O-O or V-U. You make it vibrate around your throat, and you are going to squeeze your belly, empty as much as you can when I count you 3. 1, 2, 3. Let it out. Empty out. Squeeze your belly as much as possible. Hold empty for a second. 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and hold. Feel the plentiness of this breath. Squeeze your perineum. Squeeze your belly. Feel it rising all the way to the top of your head. Bring it down to your heart. 3, 2, 1. Let go with a sigh of relief. Okay. So just let your breath be. We're going to start with a very deep and gentle rhythm. In, as it's rising, and out. And through this session, we're going to do in through your nose, and out as and let go, squeezing your belly. Okay? So we're gonna be building this rhythm together, but you get acquainted to this rhythm. Take your time to feel as if it is in a wave. Don't need to rush, but when you're ready, in. So we want just to explore the depth of your breath capacity as deep as possible. When you breathe out, let it out with a and feel the depth of you. The rhythm is too slow. Try to accommodate to it. I'm gonna do a few more. Five more. If you start to feel too dizzy, you may take it a bit not so deep. Or if you want, you can just lay down and go for it. And three more. Two more. And the last one. And hold. Hold as much as possible. Okay, when you feel you need to breathe out, you just breathe out and leave the breath alone for a moment. Okay. So as our breath gets a little bit deeper, we can be a bit more dynamic. So this time, we're going to explore a little bit of like movement. We'll come back to the stillness afterwards, but this time I'm going to encourage you to play around with your arms in a sense that you will see how big you can get also with your arms and how dynamic that you can be. So when you breathe in, you are literally bringing in whatever it's in the field. When you breathe out, you are bringing yourself to the field. In a way, when we breathe in, we are penetrated by the universe. We're like the female counterpart of this exchange. And when we breathe out, we are the male aspect, penetrating the reality with our sound, with our voice, with our words, ideas. So this one is a bit more dynamic, and we're going to do 2 inhales and with a ha sound, a little bit more dynamic this time. And every time we do the sound, the ha sound, you want to feel your belly coming in and you squeeze in your perineum. It's like a valve. When you do that, you can do it right now. You feel like as if you are sending up like a pump up your spine. And this rhythm goes a bit like this. I'm just going to get you acquainted with it. Play with the arms. The idea with the arm is just to make you a bit more active. If it starts to become too tiring, you may bring the arms down, but feel it, how it is to every ha. Squeeze your belly, feel it, it's coming up. Tiring, just leave your arms alone. But somehow maybe the arms want to express something, so you don't need to feel it, to move it with the rhythm, but you can start moving it more freely as you dance. go with it. And maybe your sound wants to be a bit longer. Yourself to be gentle. I'm gonna count to 3. We're gonna squeeze all the way through. 3, 2, 1. Hold, hold, as much as you can. When you need to breathe in, you may breathe in again and leave it as natural as possible. So for the moment, you're going to keep your breath as minimal as possible. Very, very gentle. And allow yourself just to breathe as little as possible. As you watch this very serene space, we're going to do a last cycle just to get now our nervous system more balanced. So in the middle, alert but relaxed. Four times this time. So this time we're going to play with the 4 moments of our breath. In, hold, out, and hold. 3, out. All the way. 3, 1, in. Hold. Everything through the nose. Hold. Out. In, hold, out. Allow yourself to be as deep as possible. Deep. I'm just going to stop this recording, but we will stay here for a bit. So generally what tends to happen after a session like this, we let people just carry on nurturing that silence and that presence. And because today is a welcoming session, I will speak a few words. So what we also do, we gather once a month as a community to share our impressions and whatever feedback we may be feeling to share. Also on these sessions, I generally bring some subject of that's relevant to our breath, to this idea that we can actually self-regulate ourselves through our breath. And it's not an idea, but it's just this fact. And through our sound as vibration, as the universe is all vibration. So that's pretty much what this hub of practice and learning together is about. We practice the Respiração twice a week, always 8 p.m. Greenwich time. And we tend to, as I said, do community meetings every month or so. And we also have a group in WhatsApp where we meet and share a few things. That's where we keep our community alive. I'm leaving this link with you in the chat now. Is the link. And with this link, you'll be able to drop in any time if you like to come. And I just need a reset. Hello, love. Welcome to this gathering. We're just finishing our practice, but I'm just sharing a few words, and it's lovely that you are here, so I'm very glad. By the way, which country are we speaking from? I know that Tara is in Portugal, but Ingo, which country are you? Portugal as well, right.
In Portugal as well, yes.
Excellent, yes. And Alua is in England. Very nice. So as I said, so maybe feeling like any Tuesday or Thursday you just want to drop in because you need a down regulation, you just need to relax, you need to let loose a bit, and then you may drop in, and you may follow that link for that. Or you say, okay, I want to be doing this every Tuesday and Thursday, so in that case it would be a member, and you will have access to all these recorded sessions as we did. Unfortunately, Tara missed it, but I can share this recording with you because we are also live in YouTube. So as I said, the first session we all welcome everyone, and from then on we tend to work as this online hub where we practice and we learn more about our breath, our physiology, and also the ability to heal ourselves, to self-regulate with our voice, as we did today. So there's also monthly options, and there's also yearly options, which is, of course, cheaper the bigger the commitment, the cheaper it gets, basically. That's what it is. So it is an online breathing academy, that's the idea, with a plus of this sound therapy aspect. And that's why I've been calling this system Respiração. I didn't create anything, I just put together these ingredients, and the ingredients of Respiração is your breath, obviously, then the rhythm in which you breathe and you hold, and all those 4 stages of your breath, what's the ratio between them. As you may have heard, that how you breathe, you will affect a certain specific part of your nerve system. And then you have the sound, because every breath out is an option, is a possibility for you to create something with your voice, with your sound. Either if it is a word, a concept, that you're going to convey something to someone, or if it's just a vibration that you are actually somehow sending somewhere. That's a third pillar. After you do that, you also start to do what we call subtle paths. So you can breathe in certain parts of your body that are needing some help, and you can also send your tones, your voice, your sound, your healing intention to that. So that's 4 pillars basically: breathing, rhythm, sound, and the subtle paths. Along with the subtle paths, we start to work with our pelvic muscles and our diaphragm, abdomen. So you start to really change your capacity of you enhance basically your breathing ability. And you know, I am suspect to say that because I started the whole journey because I suffered from asthma and bronchitis and also sinus from, you know, since I was 1. So I had to do something about it basically. So that's why I'm very happy to combine these 2 passions, that with the breath, my need as well, and such a powerful tool, with the sound, because I love music. And so for you to know, Tara, we are creating music in the moment, and we're breathing along with that. But as I said, I will share the session with you afterwards if you want to do it. So I'm curious, if you'd like to share anything, I will shut up now and listen a bit.
Hi, Thyagi. Hello. So I'm here just very, very spontaneously. I saw the message, and here I am. I clicked, and I have to say that I know very little about this breath work. So for me, I really first steps to listening. Yeah, curious what it is about, what is it that you do, and so I don't have any precise idea, to be honest. I'm just entering and yeah, trying to understand what's happening here. Yeah.
Mhm.
As I said, unfortunately, you just came in the end. Otherwise, your question would have been answered. But yes, very good. I'm so happy because I think something similar happened to Ingo. He just saw the link now and he jumped in, and there he was.
Exactly. I think I saw a link of yours or a message of yours in the Parlamento group before, and yeah, there are every day so many messages that you cannot read all of them, and some just disappear before we have seen them. Yeah, and right now, actually, I had my cell phone already away, but never, I took it again. I just checked if there's a message. We are all victims of these items. Um, and I saw this message, and it spoke to me, felt a strong response. And so, wow, it's in 10 minutes. I can jump in. And yeah, the only thing I missed to organize was maybe you noticed was a moment when I run around because I was looking for my cable, but this is not important now. So next time for sure, everything would be arranged better before. I really enjoyed it, Yagi. Thank you very much. This was very inspiring, very relaxing. Of course, online, the sound, that's not like live. Yeah, and I wonder if there are maybe live meetings because we live in the same country, more or less, in the same place, maybe even.
Well, not really. At the
And
moment, I'm in Brazil.
not really. Are you in Brazil? Ah, okay.
That's right.
Well,
Yes.
that's only the same language. Okay. Um, um, nice. Hello to Brazil. Anyway, that was, yeah, I can imagine that I will join more often. I really loved it. Thank you very
Excellent.
much for your work.
Excellent. My pleasure. It's really, it's. I've been doing these sessions even private, presentially or online for many years, but recently I started to work with this layers of sounds, and I can build up. We do this live, which is very different. I do this with my partner, and we have many instruments, and we guide through the breath with the instruments when it's in person, no?
Beautiful.
But through the online, of course, is a bit more limiting, and I've got all this paraphernalia here plugged in, so there's sometimes interference in the sounds and blah blah blah. But I'm happy that it's coming through now. The loop thing is a new element for me, so it's a bit of a challenge, even I would say as a personal challenge to be guiding through the breath. I also breathe, so I know where everybody is with it, and also playing, creating music,
Yeah.
and keeping. So there's a lot going on here on my side. But
Malabarismo.
a bit like this, yes, it's a bit of a malabarism. So yes, so excellent. I'm very happy. This is just gonna carry on. Like I said, you can always drop in anytime you want. There is, if you go to that link I just sent. There is it would be the choices between if you want to just drop in, if you want to do every month or every week or whatever. And it's there. It's gonna be available from now on. And I would encourage, of course, to invite your friends. It gets more fun with friends. Generally, people just come and they don't even open their videos if they don't want to, and they can just be kept private. And eventually, if they want to do a session, or there are already a few sessions because we started in December, so there are I think 8 sessions already in the members area. And the idea is this: like as we progress, this becomes like online hub of learning everything you can about your breath and
Mm.
your sounds. So this respiração is just the two
Yeah.
main targets that we've got.
But
And
things will repeat, I guess, because at least for me, it would be impossible to join every Tuesday and every Thursday.
yes,
Or is would you say it doesn't make any sense to join it all because it's building up on each other?
no, it's not building up, but obviously it is building up in a sense that every session is different because there are so many
Mm.
protocols that we cover. I am aware that it's evening time for you guys in Europe, but also it's middle of the day in the US. So if there is Americans, I will have to be accommodating the protocols. I know for you guys is more like a relaxation, but overall, after a breath work, you do feel more relaxed. So it doesn't tend to give people insomnia or anything like this. It's just the opposite. It actually brings them down. Even if they activate through their breath, the response of the nervous system is just for you to be very chilled and
Mm.
have a very sound sleep. So having said that, the protocols, there are many. So each session I'll be choose something different, and as I pick up here also from the people's needs. So the sessions are never the same. It builds up because
Mm.
every session I come maybe with a new inspiration, either through a reflection that we may be doing through the breath, That is sometimes that is something that also happens sometimes. Um, I wouldn't go too far to call it a visualization, but there are some suggestions sometimes of some reflections that come through the breath, and it's a very powerful moment to reflect about deep questions when you are in a very deep state of relaxation, like theta, for example. That's where we get. So it's really like a possibility of creatively, consciously create new patterns in your subconscious mind. So it's a very powerful practice. So every session will be something will come up. I don't know what it is. I know the principles. No, like I've got the ingredients, and then we'll cook together, basically. And anytime you want to I like that session so much, you can always go to the member area and watch there, and it will be there. And the other side of it is the more like learning side. So where I will there are modules. It's like Netflix kind of display. So when you go in, you will. I could actually open here, but maybe it's not the case. But then you go through the sessions and also practice sessions, but also learning sessions. So sometimes I've got a few lectures, I would say. So these things are built up also there. There's tons of stuff. Do you speak Portuguese as well, Ingo?
Mais ou menos.
Mais ou
Sim,
menos, okay.
falo, mas tenho dificuldades em perceber tudo.
Yes. Actually, we don't speak Portuguese. We speak Brazilian. So
Yeah, outra coisa.
yeah. But as I said, the program in English is just starting. Like the Portuguese is already been for a few years. So there's a lot of materials in Portuguese about anatomy, physiology, breathing, anything like that. But as I said, I'll be building more and more content on this front. Okay, so another thing, last thing, I don't know if, yes, I'm always announcing in Instagram, but if you want to save my number, then I can send you the notifications as well when these sessions are happening. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m., but sometimes we forget, and I will give you a poke. Say, hey, it's happening in 10 minutes.
What is the energy exchange? What is your reward?
Okay, drop-in sessions are 12 euro. Then if you do monthly subscriptions, they are 36 euro a month for 8 sessions. And if you do yearly ones, it's 300, charge it yearly. That works out 25 euro a month, sorry.
So and this information you have somewhere else? Because I just would like to write it down, but
are you able to,
or you have it maybe
to your chat? Maybe if you go now your chat, you're going to see a link there. Then you can click there, and then you can leave that window open.
Okay.
Or just save my number as I said, and I will send you there. Ingo, I will see. I'll find you in that group, and I'll send you hi.
Great. Otherwise, I'll text you a short message and fine. Very nice. Because now, okay. It's the wrong browser that opened up now. Doesn't matter. I can check later. Sorry.
And I don't know if it did happen for you, Ingo, today, but sometimes it gets a little bit intense. So sometimes people there are more intense sessions that as the group progresses and stuff, and then we feel comfortable to do that, we'll do that. And that's more like, again, is a build-up, right? So they're called more like therapeutic sessions because a lot of release maybe happens. And that sometimes may happen as well in some sessions. Sometimes more gentle, sometimes more intense. Very nice. So again, the invitation is open for all that speak English, so feel free to spread it around. And it's a new concept. It's not like there are not many breathing gyms, breathing academies in the world. And
no,
exactly. So that's the idea. Spread the word. I think the better we breathe, the better the air gets for everyone. That's my concept. Because if you're breathing consciously, you're really charging the field with awareness, isn't it? As we breathe consciously, breath, respirar, né, comes from the Latin spiritu, spirit. Is the same etymology, no? It's the same root.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what we need to do. Be conscious of each breath. Every breath we take, we are aware of it. We can't be anywhere else but here.
No time to go anywhere.
Exactly. So then the little things won't catch us anymore, Ingo. Like the little notification, we just okay now. That's what we've been talking more and feeling more. This what we call the spiritual intelligence, no? Which one of the technologies of spiritual intelligence is intuition. And intuition is a very scientific thing, because as we dive more into this understanding, we will understand that there are actually way more neurons running from your heart to your brain than vice versa. And as we also have discovered recently, the heart is a vortex. It's not only a pump, as we thought previously, it's a vortex that is creating electromagnetic field, which is informing the brain what is going on. So there you go, you've got the telepathy and intuition all in that one tackle, you know. Because if the heart is informing the brain what's going on electromagnetically, and that's what we call, I had a thought. You didn't just have a thought, you actually picked up something. So that's nice. It's an inner phi, it's not the Wi-Fi, it's the inner phi. Okay, beloveds, so I'll leave you to rest. I know it's getting late for you guys. Here is still in my afternoon. The sun is still shining. It's very full-on, bright, sunny, hot day. And I leave you with that. So I'm always here. So I'm like a doctor on call in my phone. So you can reach out to me anytime. And I hope
So
to see you next
will I
Tuesday.
see a link? Will I see a
Yes.
link as well?
Yes,
To be able
I
to
will.
pop in the next sessions? Is it like this?
Yes, yes. You may pop in, or you may become a member, up to your demand.
Mm-hmm.
So if you pop in, it's gonna be more expensive, of course. The contribution, if you become a member, is gonna be much cheaper. And I'll send you a link, love. Yes, I will send you to everyone I just invited.
Well, as you know, I would just be on an exploration.
Yes.
So let's see. Yeah, step by step.
Yes.
Somehow, I found the energy comes through is nice. So yeah. Good.
Leave it be and see what will arise.
Okay.
Okay, namaste. Thank you very much.
Ciao. Thank you.
Ciao, thank you very
Ciao,
much.
ciao.
Namaste,
Bye.
obrigado.
Bye bye, obrigado. Ciao, Luana.
Ciao.
See you.